This year, 24,000 couples will get married in Ireland. We follow 6 of these couples for 7 extraordinary days of their lives. New Jersey native and former Rose of Tralee winner Roisin Egginton and medical device technician Nikki Lawless will marry in the enormous Galway Cathedral in 6 days' time. Theirs will be a musical theatre themed wedding, and the couple want to put on the biggest show of their lives.
Sorry, there was bits out of tune there.
I was excited all morning till I walked in that door.
Say a little prayer in the cathedral on Friday that it works out.
This is insane.
I knew it was him, like, really quickly, to be honest. We started going out, and then 2 weeks later, I met one of my best friends. I said I really wanted to meet this guy that I've just started seeing, and I was like, my future husband. And she's like, what? Roisin, stop. And she's like, you've only been seeing him a couple of weeks. And I was like, no, he's genuinely my future husband. You have to meet him.
Having won the Rose of Tralee contest back in 2000, Roisin has never been far from the spotlight. But musical theatre plays a huge part in both Roisin and Nikki's lives. They've starred in numerous amateur musical theatre shows together, and so it will be a huge part of their wedding.
Having our personalities reflected in the wedding is who we are. We couldn't do a cookie-cutter wedding. We couldn't do it like everybody else.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Having been to several other musical-themed weddings, Roisin and Nikki are keen to make theirs stand out. The centrepiece of their musical extravaganza will be a surprise group dance performance. The specially choreographed piece has 10 people who need to have every step down for it to work.
We've never had everybody because there's a few people that are working in Dublin and working, they just couldn't make all the rehearsals. So the one and only time we will actually have everybody for this will be for the actual performance. So this is our last rehearsal. We've had about 3 or 4, running through it a couple of times. I don't know how it'll work with his tux. Don't know how it'll work with my dress. We're just gonna have to see on the night, so sorry.
Early enough, she said.
Oh, early enough. The Continental. Concert. Oh! I was too slow.
Always going the extra mile, Roisin and Nikki have added even more pressure by attempting a tricky lift. They'll need lots of practice to get it right, and so far they haven't had any. There's also the added complication of the wedding dress on the day.
I don't know what Roisin's going to wear. I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift in the suit or the jacket or whatever I'm going to have.
1, 2, 3,
I feel the lift's not going to work. My suit's very tight. Let's go now.
Okay. Last thing you want on the day.
Yeah.
Well, my dressing might not work either, but we'll see.
Every time there's a lift, there's a threat of slipping. I'm pretty sure she's in safe hands. I would hope.
That's my foot.
What do I do?
You're gonna lift me, bucket.
As they continue to practice into the night, there are more slips than lifts.
I'm totally overthinking it now. Well, the proposal was during the Rose of Tralee festival. I was anxious to bring him to the rose garden, and there was all these different rose bushes with different names. So he said, go find a rose you like.
All I wanted to do was just get it to turn around for 10 seconds.
He's like, why don't you take one? I'm like, okay, I'll get it. So I managed to get it off. I spin around to him and I say, quick, hide it, put it in your bag.
Meanwhile, I'm standing there with the box open. What a... This.
There is yet another secret addition to the musical lineup. Roisin is planning to surprise Nikki by playing his favourite song, Claire de Lune, on the violin at the church. As an accomplished musician, Roisin's played Carnegie Hall twice, but she's finding the enormity of performing such a special song at her own wedding more stressful than she thought.
If I can get past the whole emotional blockage of being able to actually do it in your wedding dress, getting married, it's not an easy piece either. The simplified version goes up to crazy octaves on the violin. I've actually asked a friend of mine, Maya, to do it with me. We had one rehearsal, we played through it twice. We won't get another one in, so I just need to practice it myself and just say a little prayer in the cathedral on Friday that it works out. Sorry, there was bits out of tune there, but I haven't worked the fingerings. I was just doing it by ear there, so I'll work on it. Plenty of time.
When life gets rough, I like to hold on to my dream.
With Roisin possibly taking on too much, Nikki is completely oblivious to the pressure she's put herself under and is having a much more relaxed day altogether.
Well, we actually met during Guys and Dolls. She always had a great voice. She was just good fun. And that sense of humour, I suppose, was the first thing you kind of see. But actually, I think probably the main thing that I suppose made my ears prick up at the time was actually her playing the violin.
Nikki makes me want to be an amazing person. He makes me feel good just being in the room with him. When he smiles, it just makes me smile. And I remember going out with people for years before and they say, can you imagine being with them for the rest of your life? And you think, yeah, I probably can. But with Nikki, I can be a little person aged 102, sitting on the park bench, holding hands together and thinking, my God, I'm actually with my soulmate.
Just gonna bring you in here, give you a quick idea of the stuff we've put aside. There's baskets, ribbons. There's a bit of a horse there. Kind of put together a bit of a costume corner here as well. Yeah, not too sure who's gonna wear that suit, but. Romance.
Ro and her man.
We didn't rehearse that at all.
Yeah, we're cheesy.
Today, Roisin and Nikki meet their priest to run through the final details for the big day.
The marriage registration cert, I'll look after that.
That's
Remind
right.
that, keep it all there. And
Perfect. Actually, question though, my father can't come to the wedding anymore from the States. He's just not able to make it over. So it's okay if my mom walks me down the aisle.
absolutely, no problem whatsoever. Anybody can walk you down the aisle. There's no fixed format at all. It's a pity Dad can't be there, but
Yeah.
it'll mean a lot with Mum to walk you up the aisle.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing that would stress me is the fact that we're having so many friends and family that you want time with all of them. Like I think my mum, because she hasn't been here, she hasn't been present for a lot of the really important times. Like she wasn't with me when I was picking out my dress.
Roisin's parents both grew up in Ireland. They met in the US and married in 1975, raising their family in New Jersey. Roisin's mother was last in Ireland 2 years ago when Roisin and Nikki had just met. And now she's here for her daughter's final wedding dress fitting, along with 2 of Roisin's bridesmaids.
I'm actually really excited for my mom to see the dress because she's only seen it in a photo.
I've seen a photo of it.
Super.
Put the shoes on too. Okay, so ready guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
Beautiful, Ruth.
Oh, pretty and so light.
Yeah, it's so nice. I can dance all night.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh. Gorgeous. Here we go. Roisin, you look gorgeous.
You do, you.
And watch the words tumble out. And who marked that line?
I felt really emotional because it made me so proud to see her so happy, and to think that I was beautiful. That meant an awful lot to me. So my mom, from when I was 3, brought me to violin, brought me to orchestra rehearsals, brought me to Irish dancing lessons, ballet lessons. She's brought me to so many things and made me, I think, kind of the well-rounded person I am. So it means a lot to me that she's going to be the one bringing me up the aisle.
It will be my honour and pleasure to do this for her and to represent him, and also to be there for Cormac and our friends and relatives. She looks so beautiful. That's what I've always thought about Roisin. She's been my beautiful girl from the day the day she was born.
I think it was probably we did our guest list numbers-wise.
It was over 700.
100 people. Eventually,
We got to 500.
I think we've
I think
probably
we're
around
300.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ro, would you like a brew?
Yeah, I would. I'm just going through the spreadsheet here. Okay, so we got the wedding candle. Niamh organised that for us. So I'm going to turn that from orange to green. Makes me a happy person. Elaine is getting us some confetti for the tables.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that as orange though because she hasn't given it to us yet. We just need to get it from her tomorrow. Because I'm a project manager in the HSE, I like to put things in a traffic light system so I know what I'm on top of and what I'm not, and so I put it all into an Excel spreadsheet. Well, something like this we need because we're so busy. We both have full-time jobs. You know, we're both involved in musical theatre. I teach violin. We do a lot of socialising as well at the weekends. So if we didn't have something like this to keep us focused, we definitely would have dropped the ball. Some people might think it's a bit overkill, but it just keeps us feeling calm about the whole thing.
I'm off to say I'm pretty tired now.
So is Coco.
All I want to do is crawl into bed and...
I am done with this. Done. This is insane.
In just 2 days' time, former Rose of Tralee winner Roisin Eggington will walk down the very long aisle of Galway Cathedral to marry Nikki Lawless. The musical theatre enthusiasts have incorporated a tricky lift, a synchronised dance routine and a secret violin performance into their musical extravaganza. But have they taken on one performance too many?
There's a difference between, you know, being in a partnership and being in a marriage. We have a lot of friends that are in same-sex relationships, and the whole marriage equality, I think, has brought to the fore how important the institution of marriage is. And even friends of ours that are a couple, I asked them once, why don't you go to the state, you know, go to another country where marriage is legal and get married there? And my friend said to me, no. She said, I want her to be my wife. And that really brought home to me how important marriage is. And, you know, similarly for us, I cannot wait for him to be my husband.
Aside from the surprise dance, the ambitious lift and a violin solo, the couple have other special performances planned for the cathedral.
Music, I think probably of all the things we've talked about, probably would have been the one thing that has taken us longest to agree on. We want to get that kind of side of it right if we can.
With just 2 days to go, it's down to Roisin and pianist Sean to plan out the whole ceremony.
We don't have a lot of our musicians until tomorrow.
Can you fill in on the violin?
I will.
How will we manage for the vocal?
The vocal, oh yeah, my friend Nicole has learned that one off.
Yeah. Has she given you a key?
She hasn't.
Who's doing that? Shine Hallelujah.
It's going to be Michael and Emma.
And again.
The key. She didn't give me a key.
Okay, so the main thing we have to decide, apart from just practicing, which would be helpful, is the keys.
The keys.
Finalise all the keys.
Okay.
With so little time left for rehearsals, Roisin may have taken on one performance too many.
My dress was like bought off the rack, gone, done, dusted. Princess over here.
Yeah. In the last couple of years, I've just been I've been dressing fairly formally when I'm out, so it was nearly expected of me. Now everyone's going, what kind of dickie was going to be? And whatever you're dressed, what are you wearing? So
Seriously.
Fashion fanatic Nikki wasn't able to find his ideal suit, so as a gift, his mother got one specially made for him.
Gorgeous necklace.
See that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Marion.
I would marry you myself now, honey bunch, but, you know.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Very emotional now, very emotional, yeah. I didn't expect that, actually, because you see them in a different light and then all of a sudden they get married and it's a massive event, you know, yeah. His life has moved on, and I suppose the fact that that's what you want for them, to be happy and to find that one person that they have that connection with is great, you know. Yeah, so you can see it when you look at them, you know. Oh, but I didn't think I'd be this upset when we get married. Rose, she's a lucky woman. She's a lucky woman, so she's...
It'll be interesting to see how our parents meet for the first time too.
Yes.
Because our parents are almost, they're kind of a generation apart, actually.
I suppose there's variables of that you just can't predict.
Yeah, you just have to let it go.
I mean, what if they don't get on?
This evening, Roisin and Nikki's mothers will meet for the first time. To mark the special occasion, Nikki's mother has organised a mother's hen party.
Anyway, Kathy, I have to say, we have to wish our beautiful daughter, my beautiful daughter-in-law to be every happiness. I love her to bits. I just want to thank everyone for coming today. Best thing that ever happened, Nicholas. And obviously, she was the most beautiful Rose of Tralee ever.
Are you recording?
Recording
it is
now.
recording. Are we recording?
So we're just back from the mother hen.
Yeah, we got some
absolutely fantastic.
very generous
You can
friends.
see that there, maybe.
Very, very generous.
Gifts and the Irish and American balloons.
My mom had an amazing time. She's still there. We had to leave.
Yeah, we're first home.
Yeah, so she's following us home. She's having a fantastic time. We're not like 23, 24, and I think when you get to a certain stage in your life, you're either, you know right away, either you want to be with this person, or if you don't, you move on, and you know what you want.
There's plenty of people who'll tell you as well, when you know, you know. And it's true.
Yeah.
I'm very proud to be going out with a girl like Roisin. She's been an absolute inspiration to me as well, and I'm looking forward to my life with her, and I hope she does the same, feels the same way. I think so. She wouldn't be here otherwise, and yeah, tomorrow I'll be a married man, a very happily married man. Yeah, can't wait.
Okay, so Carol, hi Carol. Carol King, my nail technician, just did my nails, and she brought my nails down by length because I need them a little shorter for my surprise in the church. Getting a bit nervous about that part of tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to be able to rehearse it, but hopefully I'll be able to rehearse it later on, and now that my nails are a little shorter, it'll be a heck of a lot easier.
It's the evening before the wedding. Tonight, Roisin will stay at a hotel while Nikki stays at their home. But it's going to be a long night for Roisin. She has to perform Nikki's favourite song, Claire de Lune, tomorrow in front of 300 guests, and most importantly, in front of her husband-to-be.
I'm panicking a little bit because I have not had a chance to practice my violin at all. I'm just hoping that, I don't know, luck will be on my side and it'll work out okay. I have to go downstairs now and catch up with people. It's 10:30. I plan to be in bed at 10:30, but I'll go downstairs for a half hour. So, fingers crossed to meet tomorrow.
Special delivery.
Oh, look! Oh my God, he's amazing. I actually can't wait to call you my wife. You've been the best thing to happen to me in my life.
Nikki's wedding day survival kit. Socks to keep the cold feet away. Chocolate, something sweet until you see me.
I love you more and more each day and cannot wait to see what our future holds. I'm the happiest man on earth, Nikki.
Oh.
My baby. Oh.
And cologne, new scent for a new start. Love, Roisin. The funny thing is about all this is I could probably gift her the exact same stuff and it wouldn't matter. She's just the perfect match for me, so.
Ready? Yeah, do me. I didn't need that rib.
Comes in waves. I don't know whether to look back. I don't know whether to look up and forward.
I'm trying not to touch the red. Oh my God, look at the bag! Thank you.
I was excited all morning until I walked in that door. And I got a 100% nerve. I, Nicholas, take you, Roisin, as my wife, for better or for worse.
In sickness or in health, all the days of my life. think of that when I took off all my jewellery after communion and handed it to you? Do you think I was going to do a runner?
I didn't know what you were at, to be honest. All I had was a handful of jewellery, and then you went down and started playing. It was beautiful. The emotion of having it as a surprise, and the fact that you'd learned it, and the fact that you got someone in was pretty spectacular.
Roisin and Nikki slip away for one last rehearsal of their surprise dance. This is the first time they've tried it while Roisin's in her wedding dress.
No, it's a spin.
It's a spin.
No, see, I'm stepping.
Don't worry about the dress, you won't step in it.
It's getting caught a little bit by the... Okay.
Doesn't have to go high.
Okay.
When you shine up above.
We need to see Nikki on the dance floor. There he is. What's going on? I won't dance. Don't ask me. I won't dance. Don't ask me. I won't dance. Madam, with you.
One of the big ones for me was walking up the aisle today, which I didn't think it would be. Walking up the aisle and seeing your back up the front. And just everybody smiling. They're just beaming happiness at you. There's not one single bad thought in that room.
The positive vibes from everyone.
Yeah. You feel it coming at you. It's amazing.
I nearly couldn't make eye contact with people.
You know what? You're lovely. Ring a ring ding. You're lovely. And know what you do to me. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance.
Kick off your shoes, it's been a long day. We got the night to play.